Hi, I'm Susie Mason. I'm a website and UX designer at UVM, and I'm going to introduce you to the UVM WordPress theme using the Gutenberg version of WordPress. Today is the first video in the series, so we're just going to start at the beginning. We're going to create a blank WordPress site using the UVM theme. Okay, join me. Okay, the first thing I want you to do is to navigate in a new browser window to blog.uvm.edu. This brings you to the welcome page for WordPress at UVM. And we're just going to click on the link to create a site. Okay, you have an option to create your site on either the blog.uvm.edu platform, or if you click the drop down, the site.uvm.edu platform. There's no hard rule or protocol which is better. They're just different. So if you think your site is more blog oriented, then I would pick the blog.uvm.edu. And if you think your site is just going to be general, maybe not including a blog, then pick the site.uvm.edu. Or maybe you just have a preference. So really there's no rule to this. I'm just going to pick the UVM sites. And by default, your net ID shows up after the in this field, and this makes your URL. So what you call your site here in this text entry box is actually part of the URL address that is going to be used to access your site. So give a think about that. I'm just going to call mine training demo, and I'm going to call the site title training demo. You might want to just use your name, or maybe it's your area of research or your project. The next question here to answer is about whether or not you want your site visible to search engines. So if you're just starting your site and you're working on it, I would say no. It might be a mess, so let's just say no to that and click Create Site. So you get a confirmation screen. Congratulations, you've made your site name is here. I suggest bookmarking it at this point so you can find it again. You always can log in to the blog.uvm.edu, and then under My Sites, you'll see all your sites here. So I'm going to click on that. It will look something like that for you, and that will be a confirmation that you now have the UVM WordPress theme up and running on a blank site, ready to start putting in your content. I want to make sure that you know how to turn on search engine indexing for your website, because when your site is ready, if you want to be seen in Google, Bing, Yahoo, DuckDuckGo, I think it's called DuckDuckGo, Ecosia, you want to turn on the search engine indexing for your site so that it can be seen in search engine returns. Let me show you how to do that. When you're logged into your website and you're in the admin area, just navigate in the left to Settings, Reading. And at the bottom, it has Search Engine Visibility here. So you want to uncheck the Discourage Search Engines from Indexing the Site so that your site will be indexed with search engines. So just uncheck that box and then click Save Changes, and then over time, your site will be in search engine returns, and the search engine spiders will be able to index your site. That's all there's to it.